Hey, Oscar. Got a big fight announced. What's up, my man? Good to see you, Marcos Villegas, Fight Up TV. Oscar, glad to see you putting together this fight with Bob Arum. Just your feelings, because Sena, you guys built her up pretty much her whole career. You know, how does it feel to, you know, put her and be on the other side now of this fight with Yokasta?
No, it's all good. Look, as you saw me up in the stage there, just let's smoke the peace pipe. You know, it's okay. You guys fight. I have enough haters in my life. I don't need one more. You know, so just go out there, do your job, and just put on a great fight.
Knowing Sena as you know her, knowing her style and what she can do, how do you see this matchup with now your fighter Yokasta coming into this fight?
I think it's going to be a back and forth battle. Yokasta throws a lot of punches. Sena is very technical. The one thing about Sena is that she waits a little too long to throw her combinations, and she thinks maybe 1 second too long. So that can maybe be a little downfall. Who knows? But yeah, stylistically, it calls for a good war. You know, I think the fact that the Ring magazine and all belts are on the line for the first time in the history of women's sports or boxing is a beautiful thing, and I think for that reason, or for one of those reasons, they're gonna just fight their heart out.
Do we see a second fight between them? Is there any sort of rematch clause in there? And do you think it's the type of fight that it will merit a second fight?
If it's a great fight, I mean, why not? Why not run it back again? You know, I'm all for a great fight. You know me. I match up my fighters when they're ready, when they're at the top level. You go in there and you fight with everybody. Let's do it. So yeah, if this fight's a great fight and steals the show, why not run it back?
I missed the part that got your reaction on Rolly and Pitbull. You said some things though, but you know, just give me your take, your reaction to when it was announced that Rolly was fighting Pitbull, and that would be one of the fights that kicks off PBC on Amazon Prime.
Well, look. I've worked with Bob Arum, I've worked with Eddie Hearn, I've worked with Samson, I've worked with all these, but for some reason, working with Al Haymon is like impossible. And now he has his fighters like talking shit about me and this and that, and Rolly saying, "Oh, fuck Golden Boy" and this, and like, relax, dude. Like, it's the fight's not against me, you know. Like, I'm trying to get you the most money possible, and now you're fighting for pennies on the dollar on a platform that you don't even know of. Like, you've never fought there on that. So how do you know it's better than ours? You know. I think, look, I actually love the kid. He's a character. He's funny. He's genuinely funny, and I think deep down inside he's a nice kid, but you don't disrespect. You know, like, I mean, there's no need for it. You know, it's all good. You're not fighting me. I mean, if I would have fought you, I would have knocked your ass out easy. But you're not fighting me, you know, so just keep it cool.
We spoke to Leonard, all of us, and, you know, we asked him about the deal that you guys presented, and he wouldn't say much other than, in his words, said it was a shitty deal for him.
Trust me, it would have been the most money he would have ever made in any fight, you know. But like I've said before, Al Haymon is notorious and great at undoing fights. He's great at that. Why do you think Keith Thurman, what he's fighting for the first time in 2 years? Rolly's is fighting what, again, once in a year and a half? All the fighters that are with PBC or this, they fight like once every 2 years. What is that? That's not a way to build your legacy. That's not a way to give the fight fans the best fights. That's not a way to do things. And then you come out talking shit, like, just don't do it. I'm fed up with it. I'm tired of it. It's not getting to me. Don't worry about it, because I'm doing my own thing. But just, you know, just think. Just think. Don't get diverted by the noise.
Do we still see it, or do you feel that Pitbull Cruz will end up being the winner, and it will be Pitbull that eventually down the line will face Ryan?
It's definitely going to be Pitbull. It's definitely going to be Pitbull who. Absolutely, he's gonna probably knock him out. Yeah, absolutely. Pitbull's a
big size discrepancy, though.
Yeah, but they're both gonna weigh in at 140, and I'm not sure how high Rolly's goes, but Pitbull's he's one hell of a pressure fighter. But Ryan fighting Rollies, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if Pitbull merits the opportunity.
Is there ongoing talks between Ryan and Devin? Like, can you confirm that you guys are trying to make that fight next for April?
We've been having talks back and forth. Yeah, we've been having talks back and forth. There's been roadblocks. There's been whispers, people talking to Haney. So it's like it's very complicated and complex. But if I get something done, I'll be the first to announce.
If you were to give like a measuring stick, like how close are we for that fight to get over the line, in your opinion?
We got a ways to go. We got a ways to go. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah.
What's the backup plan, Oscar, then?
Me.
You? No, come on. Oscar, good seeing you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I love the kid. He's like funny as hell. But I think there's something off with him. No, because he's making less money fighting with no guarantee. And I wish that platform all the best, but when you're gonna have Keith Thurman versus who?
Tim Tszyu.
Tim Tszyu. No disrespect, because I love Tim Tszyu, but either one is a pay-per-view guy. That's not the way you build pay-per-view. Especially a new platform. I would have done like pay-per-view stars. But then the problem is they're not receiving guarantees from Amazon. That's the big issue with fighters. So, yeah, I wish all the best to Rollies. I mean, he's making pennies on the dollar than what I offered him. It's crazy.
Oscar, the question is, though, do you think that Rolly really did not have a choice? That this is about platform protection. The PBC wanted to keep him on their platform and not send him over to the zone. Do you think that had a lot to do with the decision making?
Absolutely. Look, you're now hearing Rollies, preach about, oh, Amazon's the best. How do you know? You've never been on Amazon.
You didn't want to be an Amazon superstar?
Jesus.
When you were fighting Oscar?
I was an HBO superstar, But the thing, that my problem is that, like, how can they be the best if you haven't even fought on that platform? And they don't give you guarantees. That's not the deal structure. So I hope it's a success, because having another platform will only benefit the sport of boxing. But what I'm just saying is that you don't come out with a pay-per-view on a new platform with that type of fight. You just don't. It's common sense.
Hey, Oscar,
Oscar, do we
go ahead.
I'm sorry, Oscar. Do we have an update on Ryan Garcia's
No
next
update
fight?
whatsoever. Just I'm on third base. I'm on third base, and when I have it, I'll announce it, and it'll be huge. There's so many. That division is so loaded at 140 that people are talking about, Ramirez and Ryan with Haney and all the Teofimo winner, this, that. When I have the fight set, I'm gonna announce it. That's it, because it's hard for us to negotiate. It's hard for us to make it a big splash, a big event. So I'm close.
Oscar, what's the more frustrating role for you? Was it being a fighter or being a promoter? Not hard, but frustrating.
No, I think being a promoter is it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but I love it. I want to be Bob. Seriously, Bob's been telling me he's 94 for the last 15 years. I want to be like Bob, man. I swear, I want to promote till the end. I love this sport, and guess what, man? I feel so good right now. My head is just in the right place. Be careful, everybody. Be careful. Not you guys. It's every other promoter, because I'm coming hard, baby. What's up, man? I'll announce it when we're good, but there's talks. But with talks, anything can happen.